Zdravím vás, moje meno je Elessar a vítam vás pri ďalšej epizóde hry Hogwarts Legacy. Od prvého dielu sa stalo niekoľko vecí. Prvá vec, opravený ten nápis a vlastne aj tie zaklinadlá, jednotka, dvojka, trojka, štvorka. Takže to som rád, že takto. Bum. Máme novú postavu. Povedz niečo. Víš, Elessar Malfoy, nie Potter. Pretože som si až po vytvorení toho prvého... Vypni to. Až po vytvorení toho prvého saveu vlastne linkol všetky tie veci, proste ten Harry Potter web s Warner Bros. Webom. Takže som si to odohral ešte raz a urobil som si v podstate novú postavu, ale všetko sa udialo v podstate rovnako. Už mi to vybralo Slamoslizelin bez tých otázok na to, že jak sa nejako cítim a blbosti. Či sa cítim odvážny alebo neviem čo. Takže sme tu v Slizeline, pekne v zelenom. A ideme nájsť našu miestnosť. Slizelin. Nice. Niečo zaujímavé, nejaký stav. Asi poviem proste podľa questu z začiatku a uvidíme časom, čo to dá.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in
Hej, to je nejaký Little Malfoy.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Oh, okay.
That is not helpful.
Juhu! Let's talk with someone.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Ja ešte som bol vystrašený, alebo... Exciting. Určite, že to slovo poznáte a neviem, jak to preložiť. Nadšený.
It was
Nadšený.
dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Čo čítame?
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Takže zakázaná
You say some
časť.
spells aren't taught at Hogwarts. Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
OK. To by sme mali. Ja som chcel niečo povedať a úplne mi to vypadlo. Asi nič podstatné.
I wouldn't
Juhu.
do that if I were you.
Hovorila si niečo? No vidíš. Nejaké tajomstvá? Nič.
If you do that, you'll lose.
Ja to patrilo tomu, čo...
Ugh,
Jež,
not going to
dúfam,
be
že na budúce
fair,
by
are
si mi
you?
pomohol, ja si už nepamätám, kedy
What's
som
this?
hral naposledy šachy.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Schytal.
You should have listened to me.
Oh, hello.
Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Že by si ich mohla využiť napríklad v metlobale. Keby v tejto hre bol strašne ma to vytača. Ale že úplne až neuveriteľne, že to v tejto hre není.
We
Dobre,
handled
počkaj.
it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
OK.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a
No,
keen
keby sa ten
chess
Quidditch
fan?
pitch ešte dal použiť, že?
You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really.
Tu-tu-du.
Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
OK.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Nice, nice. Wait. Juhu. Prečo mám furt ten prúčik v ruke? Schovaj to!
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Zdá sa mi to, alebo nepozerá na mňa?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Haha, OK.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of
Wow.
the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm
Wow.
especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
OK. Professor Fisley. Whoa. Nice. Oh! Let's go! Hodí mi to nejaké puzzleky? Oh! Sorry. To bylo trošku osobně, ne?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Wow.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
OK.
Revelio!
What do we have here?
I
Potter?
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your
Lumos.
surroundings.
Protego!
Musím sa trošku popredvádzať.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
OK.
Do
Proste
keep
mám
up.
výhodu oproti ostatným, chápem. Oh!
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
The statue replica of water theme. Jo. Takže lore som dostal. Jo, i XP, jasné. Level, challenges. OK. 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 Fuck it. Dokonce sa rozbehla.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio!
Keep your eyes open
Ah.
for more opportunities like that, inside
Give me-
and outside of the castle.
Nope. Ja som stal nejaký ten goodies. Jo, aha, Tčko. 4, 8, 12, 16. 23 kúziel. No jo. Je to tu. Študent 5. ročníka. Jo, také dobré. Nevadí. Sme slízli vlastne, takže asi budeme. Ha. Nič neočakávané. Nope. Hello. No čo bude, kam ideme? Ale. Aha. A, nejaký ten, niečo sa naučíme?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Čiže hopšu prášok, hej? Dobre som to pochopil. Center Hall, to je... Staircase, počkaj, čo? Aha. OK. Proste... Professor Weasley has unlocked the central for you. Aha. Aha. Jasne, proste. Quick travel. No to som zvedavý, čo z toho to bude. Give me some time. Aj loading ist, na to si už človek odvykol, keď hral God of War alebo niečo. No, God of War. Co bude? Kurva, sú tu akože ona dlhé tie loadingy, ako ja tú hru mám na HDDčku, tak sa aním jak extra akože nečudujem, však asi to nebolo úplne na to stavané. Ale zase otat potat.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
OK.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
OK.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's
You
Hogsmeade?
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
Prasinky.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Nice.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Oh, my suspect is there more than story than search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Jo, budeme mu držať
Speak
stranu.
of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Je,
And
stačí
remember
rozhovorov.
to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Áno, prosím.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
Ah! Asi ne.
Lumos.
Asi ne. Hello. Takže len tak nezávislý. Teda nezávislý, len tak pokec asi nič moc. Môžem to ospraviť? Sakra.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, And so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Professor Roland tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
Thank you,
So
Nettie.
you are the new student.
Yeah, that's
Have you
me.
met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to
Ten je
page
trošku nadšený do tej práce
517.
teda.
Before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
Blah, 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 blah,
Now
blah, blah,
let's
blah.
put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ježišmarja, to každá škola má týchto učiteľov proste. Let's go. Akio, alebo Acio, alebo jak sa to...
Accio.
Akio, áno.
That is not bad.
No, že by sa
You
sťažoval.
are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Co, ona je tu nejaká akože na vrchu potravinového reťazca, hej. A to by som sa ešte pozrel.
might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Let's go. A little bit of loading.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Nepripomínajme Quidditch.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Okay.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay. What should I do?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. That's it! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead... Very good!
Co, proste profesionalita najsilnejšej úrovne. Ca! Kto je tu profík?
Very good! Points to Slytherin!
Give me all points.
There's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Okay.
You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Dobrá. Amatérka. Počkaj, ja ti dám také yes. No, spol. Počkaj, takto si to dáme. A slečinka si myslí, že je drsná. Úni! No, to si neskoro. Najvac.
Quite impressive.
Ja inak ani pracovať neviem. Do zelenej, prosím ťa, to takú ani nepoznám. Teda, čo? Wait a minute. No to už by som sa aj snažiť nemusel, ale tak... Dajme tomu. 50 bodov presne zelený. Ja inak ani nepracujem. Kto to tu tleska? To je nejaký nadšený do toho.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Čo tam vytvoril? Oh, nice.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
Aha, ja viem meriť. OK.
Let us see this.
Nedáš. Hand. Sím ťa. Prečo mám pozrieť to teraz posem? Prosím vás, profesionál, najvyššie úrovne. Slízlo im proste neprehráva. OK.
That is how it's done.
Oh yeah.
Nicely done. Here we go.
Ježen, ten amatérizmus. Mne sa to až zle Šikovná, že si ma dorovnala. Easy points.
Perfect rounds. You're a natural.
Of course I am. Len už by to nemuselo byť ešte ťažšie, lebo neviem, či to zvládnem znova. Ešte ten metal ball v ihrisku, jak dobre vyzerá.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Jak both of you? Jak both of you? Tam bol iba jeden. Tam nebol nikto iný, tam bol iba jeden. Proste 2x150 bodov proste. To minimálne 50 bodov preslizlo, som mal dostať. Tu som zvedavý, či niečo také tu vlastne je v tejto hre. Či má zmysel nejak zbierať body alebo niečo.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get
Took me 5 minutes
when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm holding my own. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before
2x150.
my mother received
Akože,
an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Uganda. Wakanda forever.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Oho. Nebudem úplne útočný.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is
Čarujú bez paličky, okej.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand.
No, oni tam majú tých šamanov a takéto veci, samozrejme.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Okej. Možno to nebola škola, možno to bol nejaký kvalitný trip.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes,
Like
bigger
saying.
than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Okay.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Na to si prišla tým, že si mu otočila chrbtom. Okay.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Oh.
Revelio. You know it won't work on humans.
Aha. A počkaj, tu je nejaký... Oh, moment.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Hehe, si viem predstaviť. Hello, another.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Revelio.
To sedí.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me,
Hello,
Professor.
Professor.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
Okay.
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Something up there. You know what? You know what? O, počkať. Jo, takže ide to aj takto. Aj v tom fajte by tak mohlo ísť, to bolo ešte zaujímavejšie. Nič. Side quest. Nič dáme silné. Leviosa sa ideme a Wingardium. What the hell? What? Okay.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello there.
You wanted to speak to me?
To same ženské môže
I've
byť.
been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going
Jo, no,
well.
Harry Potter bol chlapec, ktorý prežil. Očividne tvoj charakter je chlapec, ktorý prišiel. Vlastne tu článček lesol charms. Oh.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Táto hra... Wait, what? Je to po schode vyššie. Problém. Táto hra, v tejto hre není možnosť romance, pokiaľ viem. Akože sú 15 roční, niečo by tam už mohlo byť. Ale proste táto hra tu možnosť nedáva. Ale... Haha. Táto hra tu možnosť nedáva. A Hello, Mrs. Cat. Mrs. Kitty. Hello. Nedáva túto možnosť, ale ako dva prvé charaktery, s ktorými kecate, vám hodí ženské. Ako dievčatá, akože spolužiačky. Proste... What the hell? Aha. Dáme tomu. Dúfam, že to budú nejaké fighty alebo niečo aspoň, alebo ja neviem. No, akože podľa tej mapy chápem, že sa toho bude asi odohrávať viacej mimo školy, jak v škole. Nič, obrana proti čiernej mágii.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Ako používať bombarda v triede, to je docela odvážne.
Like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge, oh yeah.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Jasne. Je to, že toto bude vždycky proste medzerník. OK. Toto je znamená taková, z ktorú asi...
Levioso.
Zdvih a švih. Ale kde je to Wingardium? Ako, sorry. Rowlingová.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Prečo má zelenú? Má to zobrať osobne? Prečo má zelenú? Vingard Leviosa.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Aha.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Jo, to je Shieldbreaker
A
Leviosa.
surprised opponent is a good. Now, the big well done.
Daj mu.
Very good, but the best way to practice
Jasne,
is by
chápem.
duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Let's do this.
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupid one!
Protego. Levioso complicates things.
Let's go.
Stupid one! I know!
A perfectly executed Levioso.
To je všetko? Ja som musel trošku ukázať akože who is the boss here.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Ježiš, prvý kreten. Konečne sa nejaký ukázal.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Give me all the
Thank
points.
you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it.
Vôbec nemá vysoké nároky.
Duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Leviosa.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ono akože nič proti, ale toto bolo... Dosť to sa rozdať. Toto bolo akože docela nefér, lebo bojovali proti sebe dvaja slizolinsky. Ako jeden alebo druhý prehrá, tak furt dostane body slizolin, ako... Chápeš?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Ja si to s ňou kľudne rozdám. Ha! Mysli. Jo, jasno, to je o tejto mrche. Nope, okej. A to snáď zacení.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizard. Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Bolo by toto friendly? Mohlo by to mať istý podtext, ktorý tu nechcem. Budeš provokovať?
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh!
Levioso!
Okay.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
No, it's not. My share of wand combat. It was never used my weapon in combat.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Ha ha!
Fair enough.
Yes! Nice!
You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Aha, dobré.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Ja ho utopím v jazere. Ešte jedno slovo o tom, že som mal iba šťastie. Oh. Hehe. To ja ne? OK. Nové questy. Čo máme? Weasley after class, crosses round 1. Talk to Luca. I should speak Luca about the secret dueling club. Oh, yeah. Give me all of those. Great Grand Staircase. Great Hall. Bell Tower. Library. Kde je ten oný? Čo? What? Jaj. Hopla.
What are you up to now?
What?
Revelio.
Je, toto sa nedá takto použiť, to je akože doslova, že... Či dá? Nedá. Čo chceme? Quests. Ty vole, aha. To je až takto, akože úplne v prdeli. Odtiaľ to by to bolo určite bližšie. Ideme za to Weasleyovou. Nebudeme teraz vymýšľať s blbosťami. Hodíme to sem. Pokud sme s Weasleyovou, a možno, že to už aj ukončíme dneska. Ale... it looks good. Good. A keď je pravda, to som teda neočakoval, že na prvej hodine obrany proti černej mágii sa bude človek učiť zrovna Leviosa, ale tak dajme tomu, no. Očividne museli niečo použiť ako Shieldbreaker a očividne Protego nefunguje na Leviosa, pretože to v podstate není útočné zaklínadlo. Že by? Otázka je, že či podľa lóru vôbec má Leviosa fungovať na ľudí, lebo však Akio nefunguje na ľudí, to sme sa dozvedeli. Hop. Aha, to nejde. No, niečo cinklo, ale... Ježiš, no to je ďaleko. Počkať, kam mám ísť? Knižka. Myslíte, že je achievement za otočenie všetkých? Ani nespomínajte mi ten Quidditch. Ja som hral tú hru Harry Potter. Teda to není Harry Potter, ale kde to je čiste iba o tom, o metlobale. A to keď som sa dozvedel, že v tejto hre nebude metlobal, ako to má. Ale sakra. To ma akože fakt vytočilo. Ja chápem, že... Ja chápem, že ako... Dobre, asi nemôže byť všetko nejaké oné, neviem čo.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
OK. Nejaká nadšená na to, že je ohník. Tak ako, bere to docela. No, tak to nefunguje. Dobre, ideme za Weasleyovou. Nebudeme. Prečo idem zle? Ja by som si možno ešte pozrel. Keď tak na tým akože rozmýšľam. akože naskakujú levely. A akože, ako čo z toho? Tu je nejaký talent. Tak to asi budeme niečo s tým. No, uvidíme. Uvidíme, čo to dá. Fko.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
There I am.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Oh. Jo, ano, ano.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect
Áno, ja
wand.
chcem svoju 14-palcovú
You've managed your
vandu.
classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley.
Tomu som začudoval
We're
teda.
fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Dobre.
I'm eager to get
Dúfam, že tu bude nejaké robenie
Very
elixírov.
well.
To bolo vo
I'd like
Česku
you to
docela
make your
vychytané.
first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Tak ako...
I'd like to go with
treba to
Natty.
baliť hneď.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai
Nej
is
čas
one of
strácať
our
čas.
most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Jo. Máslové pivo.
Revelio.
No nič, vylezeme. Assignments are types of quests given you new by Hogwarts professor them and completed rewarded with new spell. Gimme. OK, a tu to. OK. Tuto pri tomto kríku, ktorý už nemení svoje... To zakončíme. Takže zo Slytherinskej fakulty sa s vami lúčim, majte sa dobre a čus.